What's good, y'all? What's good? Listen, can we chat real fast? Reasonable Doubt, episode 9. I'm not gonna talk about the whole episode, but I'm just gonna say we had that same moment in this episode that we had in the first season where Jax was like, I know who did it. So who did it? Who killed JT? Now I got a couple theories. First of all, the whole season I've been thinking that it probably was the oldest daughter that actually did it. But then after this episode and hearing certain things, it got me to thinking. First of all, could it have been his own mother? And hear me out on this. Look at how she's so hell bent on saying it was Chanel. Look how she went and she intimidated Ebony, Candy's character, and all that stuff. Like, do you think it might have been her? Like, she happened to come in and it might have been a mistake, meaning that she didn't want him to kill Chanel because that would give him a case and make him look bad or whatever. And she about image and the status that his basketball career provided, right? Or football career, whatever sport he played. And so she did what she did to get him off of her, but it ended up killing him. Or perhaps I don't think it was the Ebony character. Cause listen, I was watching Jesse Woo's live last night with Pauletta Washington, and she knows who did it, and she keeps saying it's not who y'all expect. Like, it's not who y'all expect at all. So that made me start thinking a little deeper. So anyway, I'm thinking first it was the daughter. I think her name Tasha. Then I considered the mother. Another theory I have is, what if it's Tony? And hear me out on this. What did Ebony say happened when she got pregnant by JT? He had a career, he didn't want no baby with her, right? She said that was the day he started beating on her. Tony didn't know who the father of the baby was. She was sleeping with JT and she had a couple run-ins with Lewis, right? Remember how she kept telling Lewis she okay, she going on about her business, she gonna raise baby by herself. Chanel hasn't had a whole lot to say about Tony or whatever, right? And the fact that I don't even know if she know Lewis did not Lewis is the father of Tony baby. But what if the way Chanel tells the story, she had packed up, she was gonna leave that day. Lewis, yeah, JT came back home unexpected. What if the reason JT came back in the house unexpected because he thought that she was gonna be gone for the day? He was bringing Tony over there to have another conversation with her about the pregnancy, and he came in the house first and um, got sidetracked with Chanel. Tony eventually comes in, sees him choking Chanel, and she deals the life-ending blow that took him out. What if that's what it was? And the fact that at the end of the episode, this is a spoiler, Lewis get the phone call that that Tony is going into labor, and she only 29 weeks at this point from what he knows. So yeah, maybe like, who do y'all think it is? Put it in the comments. I think because it's always who you least expect. I think it could be because I don't think it's Sally. Because Sally said she's struggling. She tired of holding on to people's secrets, and her putting her house up like that. The way her and Chanel was going at it in that scene, I said, yeah, Sally ain't do it. For a second, I thought it might have been Sally, but it wasn't Sally. Sally ain't do it. Sally knows who did it, but she ain't saying. And also, um, I was looking at something, and somebody was saying, do you think that in this episode, the vape that Jax found, I thought it was the little girl that had a crush on Spence. I mean, that Spencer had a crush on. I thought it was her babe. But they was like the reason the little sister was being nice to him maybe is because it was hers, and he was covering for her. I never even thought about that. Maybe it is. Also, the way that she was looking in on them when Jax went into the room to talk to him. The way she looked. I think she looking at it like a sense of envy. How she feel like Jax might dote on and talk things out with Spencer, but in her eyes, Jax is harder on her. I'm not sure, but yeah, these are my thoughts. Y'all tell me yours in the comments. I'm thinking that the killer, JT's killer, is one of three people. His oldest daughter, his mama, because we haven't seen that daughter the whole season. So his daughter, his mama, or Tony. Yeah, I feel like he found out Tony was pregnant. Tony said he wanted to pay her for an abortion, and he found out she took that money and didn't get the abortion. And that's why he was at the house. But again, he got sidetracked with seeing Chanel doing what she was doing with the packing and everything. And then Tony might have ran in. But we'll see next week. This season went by so fast. So fast.